Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes, it's me, Pastor Bobby D. Hamilton, once again, the same Pastor Hamilton you heard this morning on Vision Sunday. You probably wondering, Pastor Hamilton, what are you doing up there on that scaffold? Have you lost your mind? No, I have not. I'm back up on this scaffold as a way of visually demonstrating you what I meant this morning when I told you, let's build. People have been wanting to know for a long time, what's the next big thing, Pastor? We paid off the church, what's next? And I told you that the next thing is we're going to build, but not build a property. That's the easy part. We're going to build something that's a little more intricate. God's committed us to building people. We want to build people, as I told you earlier this morning, people who are soul winners, who are committed to winning people to Jesus Christ by any means necessary. Then we reach them where they are, but don't leave them as they are. And I told you this morning about we want to build people who are sold out followers of Jesus Christ, not fanboys of Christ, but people who really are sold out to Jesus Christ and want to be discipled and become like him and disciple other people. And then I told you also about we got to have strong families. Because we build anything, we got to have strong families. Your faith got to work at the house and not just at the church house. For children, our young kids, and for those that are young, and I'm so excited about our young adults in this church, the Bridge Ministry, and how they'll impact this ministry. We must be able to have strong, holistic, healthy families, financially, recreationally, physically, economically. We must have it. Not enough for the church to have its money right. You got to have your money right. We want to help you get there. And those are all the things that I talked about this morning during Vision Sunday. But that's what I talked about. Now it's your turn to talk. And your turn to talk is about are you really willing to build? Are you willing to really get under this load and let God use you in a mighty, mighty way? You say, Pastor Hamilton, I'm not even a member of that church. Maybe you're not, but I want you to understand that you could be someday. And you might be on your way right now. You don't even know it. Go back onto YouTube and pull out what I preached today and take your time and listen carefully and listen to the intricate details related to the vision for this church for the next 4 years. You may have some questions. You may have some insights. You may want to dialogue a little bit. Call me, text me, send a pigeon over to my house, send a drone to my house, whatever you got to do, because I want you to know unequivocally exactly what friendship is about. But where the rubber meets the road is that what will you do? If the church is committed to building soul winners, then are you committed to being trained to be a soul winner? If the church is committed to having sold out followers of Christ and not just fans of Christ, are you willing to come into the community and get involved and get connected that you can grow in the grace and knowledge of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? If the church is committed to having strong families, or you're willing to get help for your fractured family that you have right now. So it comes down to a decision of the will. I made my mind up. We made our mind up. We're going to go with Jesus, and we're going to trust the Lord to do even greater things that this ministry called friendship. Will it be a fight? Will it be a war? Will it be tenacious? Will there be devil and devillettes? Absolutely. But I remember what Jesus says. He says, upon this rock I'll build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. I believe Jesus. And I believe that also it's time for us this season, for the next 4 years, to be a ministry, a place where people can begin again. But they can't, once they begin again, we must be there to help them to be a people that understand the importance of building. We got to build so people can begin again. I'll see you Sunday morning at the Friendship Church, a place to begin again.